領域展開無料空所
Welcome to the Fire King's domain. It's me, Fire King Kami, and welcome to my very first Last Cloudia video. I started this channel because I wanted to do videos on a lot of gacha games that I played and I've been wanting to make content for a long time. I just now recently was able to start doing that. So just to give you a little background on me, play a bunch of different gacha games. I've tried some I don't play anymore. I mainly play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I've been playing that since the game came out. Well, probably a month or two after the game came out. I found out about it when I moved up to Pennsylvania. I play Last Cloudia, obviously, as you can see on the screen. We have a stream summary from last night's stream for the 3.5 anniversary. The dojo and I watched it and had a watch party on his YouTube channel last night in the live stream. So I'll be putting his channel down in the down in the descriptions. So you can go check him out. He does a lot of stuff, lore videos, build videos, same thing I'm doing, going over updates and everything. I'm trying to, get my foot in the door. So I would appreciate it if everybody, commented, let me know how it did. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me, anything like that. I am a half free to play, half pay to play, pay purchase or spender, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a whale, never been a whale, but I have spent, a good amount on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I've spent a little bit on Last Cloudia, but not too much. I've bought some paid stones. I bought the LC pass, so I don't necessarily have a problem with spending money, especially on games that I like and games that I want to succeed. But, I'm mainly free to play for the most part. In this most recent Dragon Ball Z Worldwide Dokkan celebration, I spent about 1,200 free to play stones on that anniversary, but we'll talk about that another time. So yeah, let's get into it. First, I'd like to go on and say thank you to Semitura for everything that he's done for this stream summary right here. We're over here on the Last Cloudia subreddit, so we can just go ahead and get into it. So very first thing, the 3.5 anniversary update will be released on October 13th, so 3 days as of this recording we'll be getting all of this stuff. There's a lot to go over. There is roadmap stuff, there's guild stuff, there's gacha stuff, there's things being brought back, there's new items being added, so we're just going to go over all of it. So, very first thing that we're going to go over, Step Up Descent of Heroes Festival with Adele, who I called in the stream last night, and his arc, Prefects of God, UR arc. Adele is guaranteed at lap 3 on step 5 of his summon. We can go over right now. I have his infographic pulled up. As you can see, there's Adele. His animations looked very crisp, very, very nice when they showed him in the live stream last night. And we have here some of his entire kit. And down at the bottom we have the Prefects of God arc, and we have the 100% arc ether reward for Prefects of God. So we're just gonna go over. We're just gonna look at his skills and everything. So you see, very first skill 1, Trust Edge, 7-hit skill. Instantly close the gap for a medium area fire combo attack. Holy enchant set. Change attribute from fire to light. So the thing about Adele is he is a changer. He changes his type from fire to light. That's the thing that he's able to do. Secondly, skill 2, Grand Ride, 13 hits. It's a frontal medium area fire combo attack that launches an enemy in the air. Holy enchant set, change fire to light. All of these are going to be change fire to light from everything that I see here. Skill 3, Brave Strike, 18 hit. It's a wide area fire combo attack, and he changed the attribute from fire to light. And then lastly, his special Ether Drive, which they showed in the stream last night, and it looked very nice. It's a powerful wide area fire combo attack. So it's going to be doing a lot of fire. It's going to be doing a lot of light. We can look over here and see his skills. His skills that he has built in. So firstly, Hero's Charisma. All allies strength, defense, int, and mind plus 10%. Damage cap to boss monsters plus 2,000. Only while alive and doesn't stack with other charismas. So it's not going to stack with like Lauxius. It's not going to stack with Maja, whatever you want to say. Secondly, fair and square. Physical attack damage plus 20% and its damage cap plus 2000% to enemies without status elements. So if you're doing this without status elements, that's going to be looking good for you. You get an extra 20% on your physical damage, and I believe that counts for each one of these skills, since each of these skills is a physical damage attack. We got parry. So with a sword equipped, chance for a critical damage taken minus 40%, which is very good in my opinion. I've done my research a bit, so forgive me if things that I'm saying isn't correct, but I've been, looking at things, testing out different builds, and I believe that that's actually going to be pretty nice. You don't have to put what was the one skill that reduces crit damage? I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but let's move on. We got Unbreakable skill. While this unit is alive and all other allies are incapacitated, when taking lethal damage, survive with 1 HP and get a 7-second nullified damage taken buff. Durability is max HP times 3 once per wave, so you can do this once per wave. I'm not sure why units will be dying that quick or being incapacitated that quick, but once per wave, I'm not going to complain about it. Next we have Divinity Buster. Gives physical attacks, specials, counters, and anti-god, dragon, spirit, and undead type effect. So it's essentially gods, dragons, spirits, undead. They're not going to mean much to Adele. Next we have Holy Enchant, which is that skill that I was talking about that changes his attributes. It changes his fire to light, and you can, I believe that's a actively switched on and off thing in your spell list for Adele. Flames of Justice, fire and light damage plus 30%, damage cap plus 10,000. That's a lot. That is a lot. And the thing that got Dojo and I last night, Doppelhander boost 3. When the only weapon equipped is a sword, physical attack and special damage plus 30% with a damage cap of 9,000. That's a lot. We kind of went crazy over that. And then you get auto high protection. That was another thing that we went over that we got hyped for. And then you see the other things that he's gonna get from his skill trees: attack up max, fighting spirit 4, fighting spirit max, heroism up 3, critical up 3, advanced aim vitals, special boost, divinity shield, pose of victory, armor HP plus, piercing, fury 2, quick trigger, shockwave 2, awaken 2, auto haste, doppelhander, favorite sword, sword boost, sword mega boost, armor high boost, ultimate boost 2, and giant killing 2. So here's all of his innate physical damage caps. You can see there, that's a lot of numbers to go to, so I'll just show the video right here. You can pause it and look over all of that. So that's not all for Adele, but that's pretty much the bulk of him. I think he's going to be very nice, and I will be summoning for him. The dojo and I are a little sneak peek. We're supposed to be doing a dual summon video for this. Oh, I didn't even go over his traits. I'm sorry. So trait 1, ultimate power. Holy Enchant. When Holy Enchant's not set, when equipped with only one weapon, fire damage plus 45%, damage cap plus 25,000. Resist flinch from fire, earth physical, and magic attacks. And with the Holy Enchant set, when equipped with only one weapon, light damage plus 45%, damage cap plus 25,000. Resist flinch from light and dark physical magic attacks. So he's pretty much a dual character. You could take him into different events if you need to switch over from fire to dark, or fire to light. It's not like Blaze Blade Shin where it automatically goes with whichever is weaker from the enemy, whichever resistance is weaker from the enemy. This you will actively have to toggle on and off yourself. And then the second, we have Brave Soul. It's a continuous Grand Brave effect, which is nice. During the boss wave, strength plus 20% more when special activates. Add 15% of living allies' total strength, defense, and in mind, excluding this unit, to unit strength and deal damage. Boost special damage cap based on number of living allies, max is 45,000. I don't think I have to say much more. This unit is going to be very nice. I wonder how he's going to do with the meta. I wonder where people are going to put him on their tier list. I wonder how well he's going to do in PvP with Godforge missions and everything, you know. So next we're going to go down and we're going to look at the new arc, Prefects of God. Sorry for the low res picture. I'm looking at this infographic that I got from Reddit. So that's Prefects of God right there. The art actually looks really nice, so if you can go out and look for this arc, look at that art. It's very nice, it's very good. And this arc, honestly, is kind of a must-have in my opinion. I'm going to be going for it. I probably will be spending a bit just to see if I can get it. I have been having decent luck on Last Cloudia lately, but we'll see. So, first of all, the arc trait. Battle start, or when revived, give buff to boost skill damage plus 40%, damage cap plus 8,000 until skills are used 4 times. When HP hits 0, auto revive and restore HP once per wave. Boost skill damage based on int. During when unit is revived, strength int plus 15%. So there's an auto revive, there's a heal, and there's also a buff to your skill damage and your damage cap until it's used 4 times. Then I believe it has to be done over again. So there might be some strategies you can go into there. I can't really think of anything right now, but that arc is very nice and I will be going for it. Next we have the arc skill at max arc skill level, which is level 10, and there's some things about that we're going to get into in a little bit. So the arc skill gives all enemies a damage minus 50% debuff that gradually cuts HP. Give all human enemies Prefects of God debuff, which cuts movement speed and strength, defense, and in mind 20% more. So it's sort of, you know, I'm taking you with me, you know, so the enemy gets a debuff to all of their damage, and all human enemies, they take a movement speed penalty of 20% more. Then I believe that, I think, is it 70%? Is that what they mean by that? I'm not sure. If somebody can let me know in the comments, that would be appreciated. So the learned skills that you can get from this, which is another reason why you should probably get this. There are a few skills in here that I believe could make, again, Blaze Blade Shin, for instance, could be done better. He could maybe go up a little bit more in usefulness, who knows. So first we got fast no attack wall. When the battle starts, auto cast no attack wall, so you're going to be taking less damage from non-attributes. Human killer gives regular attacks an anti-human type effect, so soldiers, knights, snipers, sorcerers. Next we have Sky High 2, which is what I'm looking for because I'm putting that on Levi. Damage to airborne enemies plus 30%. That's going to be big. And then we have Fire Mega Drive. Fire physical attacks and special damage plus 30%. And then Fire physical and special damage cap plus 2,000. And stock skill 1 / double impact. So your units that have that stock skill 1 and you want to give them a little extra damage, I'm thinking right now off the top of my head, Virgil. Virgil's first skill, you know, very nice. You get that stock skill 1 so you get an extra stock on that, and you use something like Pirate Feast, for instance, so every turn he just has more and more stock skills available, plus that double impact. I don't usually run impacts very much anymore, but that could be something to look into more. And then lastly, for the arc, we have the Arc Ether reward, the Punishment Edge. Um, so it's a rarity 7 fire attribute sword. Um, its trait is boosting fire attack damage based on number of enemies with debuffs. 5% per debuff, max of 30%. So over here, that the debuffs that we're getting from the arc skill, that's just going to be adding to that. That's going to be your sort of starter for this, up to 30%. And then its stats are pretty decent too. Plus 276 strength, plus 43 defense, plus 37 mind. So that's definitely something to be looking towards. I'm not gonna say you should use your Ethereon in order to do that, but I mean, if you have a surplus of Ethereon and you really want to, I may do it, depending on how many of these I can pull and whatnot, and how much Ethereon I have right now, how much Ethereon I can get. So that's pretty much it for Adele and Prefects of God and the Arc Ether reward. So now I think we're gonna go back over to this list, and we're gonna go look at a couple other things that are, or a few other things that are on the list. Next, the 3.5 year anniversary hero pickup ticket stock. Gotcha. So we're getting 250 free spins. So the hero pickup ticket stock, gotcha, that's going to be going from the 13th, the start of it, all the way to November 16th. We're getting it's coming back, the 1 UR 1 hero guaranteed SSR 10 plus paid gotcha, and that's the third part of that. I believe they've had 2 parts of that before. That'll be going for from the 13th, from the start of this all the way until November 9th. So that's one thing that I'll say. Like, Last Cloudia, it's a great game. There's definitely no need to spend money unless you want to, and there's certain things that you kind of have to spend money for. But the bringing this back, I don't know. Some people will do it, some people won't. I believe that the West is sort of a little better when it comes to, well, a little worse when it comes to like seeing anything that's deemed pay to win. I know a lot of people had problems with whales in Dokkan. There was a whole thing that happened a while back, but I like this. Depending on how much it costs, I believe it's $99. I believe it was $99 the last 2 times, so I'm guessing it's gonna be $99 again. So all 3 of these parts, you're looking at $300, which, hey, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't, Oh, so when I started playing Last Cloudia, I started playing about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. It was around the time of the first Devil May Cry collab, I believe. I believe that was that the 2.5 anniversary or the 2-year anniversary or something like that, but it was around that time. It was definitely after this next thing we're going to talk about, but in the community, this arc is coming back, and it hasn't been back since they first introduced it. The arc, of course, that I'm talking about is Band of Dunes. So Band of Dunes is an arc. I don't know much about it. I just really learned about it not too long ago. I know it's supposed to be very good, and it's a very sought after, like one of the rarest arcs you can get, because it only came around for the Fusion Festival collab that they did. But now we're going to be getting it back. I can't remember if it's not guaranteed, I don't think, but it should be coming. It is going to be coming back, and I believe you can use free summons in order to get it. So first, we're just gonna go over stats. Stats are pretty decent. That health is probably the best one out there. You're not really gonna be looking for strength out of this. It is a 420 Red Soul Battle Cost Arc SSR limited, and it's at max level, so these are all of the max level stats that come with it. Its arc ability, its mine plus 20%. Unit cannot be debuffed with Anula Melth, so that's something to definitely look out for. I know there's some enemies, I believe it's Pockle, the Pockle Sages or whatever they're called, the big guys with the staffs that can drop Anula Melth on you. So units that are rocking this arc aren't going to be affected by it. But the biggest thing, in my opinion, is, and probably everyone else's opinion, is this third part right here. At wave start, grant a 25% skill charging speed for 40 seconds buff to the entire party. To the entire party. That's big. That's very big. That's something that you definitely, this is definitely like, you know, S tier arc. I believe it's usually skills regain their SCT like one SCT per second. Yeah, so looking here, by default skills gain 1 SCT per second. Increasing the skill charge speed will increase the amount of SCT per second. For example, plus 50% skill charge speed means 1.5% SCT per second. So this skill right here will be 1.25 SCT per second, which I don't know about you, but that's very much cutting down on a lot of people SCT. I know there are stuff like Purple Orb and Honey Elixir and Windray's Apple Pie and Pirate's Feast that after every wave they're gonna just bring that back already. But if you're spamming your skills, then that arc ability is going to keep you and allow you to spam those skills. Then the learnable skills we have at level 1 we got Pose of Honor, at level 3 we have MP up 4, at level 5 we have Spirit Shield, at level 8 we have Faint Resist, at level 9 we have Earth Shield, at level 10 we have Auto Metis, which is very nice. That's going to give you a very nice buff to your mine, 198. The Arc Ether Awards banned Music Box. When the wave starts, heal 3 to 10 MP. So that could be something that you could put on your mages, you know. I think there are better things that you can put on your mages, but you know, that's something to look out for if you don't have anything better to put on them. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I know that I missed out on a good amount of stuff before I started playing. The dojo actually was the one that got me into the game. And, you know, when I first started playing, I didn't really understand how the game worked. I didn't really understand arcs. I didn't understand builds and everything, so I was just kind of playing. I know one of the first arcs I ever got was Heaven's Bow Star-Lord, and the dojo, you know, geeked a little bit when I got that, because that's, now I know that's a very good arc to have. So appreciate dojo for getting me into the game. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game, and I hope to see that this game, you know, goes even better. So okay, so they did have more information about how to get this. So it will be part of a 10 spin in which the arc will be guaranteed. Okay, so the arc is guaranteed. Barleen said there's a low chance you might get it without doing the guaranteed 10 spin during the 3.5 anniversary, but he's not sure about this fact. We're gonna have to check the official maintenance notice for something like this. So it looks like it is going to be guaranteed. I believe they did say it was going to be guaranteed. So everyone should be able to get this if they spin for it. One of the biggest things that the dojo and I got hype over when they announced it during the live stream, we are getting a free UR selector ticket. Free UR selector ticket. That's big. This is big for free-to-play players. This is big for pay-to-play players. I believe it goes up, yeah, it goes all the way up to Archbeing Eldravana, which is it Heroic Lord Roland? was when Archbeing Eldravana came out. I know I have this arc, I believe. But pretty much every UR that came out before Archbeing Eldravana, we're going to be able to choose from with this ticket. So all you have to do is play a little mission, and then you get an UR selector ticket. You can get one for sure, and you might get the chance to get another one. We don't know yet. This is just everything that they've shown us so far, where we still have a few days before the 3.5, so that's something that we can be looking out for. Not every UR is available. UR available with the selector tickets are up to, like I said, Archbeing Eldravana, and newer URs won't be selectable with this ticket. But, you know, maybe they might do something and bring that back again for 4th anniversary. This is only the half anniversary, and we're getting this fed. So you never know what they're going to be doing for the 4th anniversary. We could do speculations. We could, you know, try to think up what they might be touching, what they won't touch. But this is definitely very big. I know whenever they showed this on the screen, they had Great War of Ruin on the screen, and they had Archbeing Eldravana on the screen. And so, you know, Great War of Ruin, golded arc. You could be getting that. Archbeing Eldravana, you didn't get it when it came out, you can get it here. Yeah, so, you know, just keep a lookout on that. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that mission and get that ticket and get what's good for you, because I'm not sure how else you're going to get that specific arc that you're looking for. And then obviously the special anniversary quest, free 3,000 crystals. We already knew they were going to do that. They do that every time there's an anniversary or anything like that, half anniversaries. All you have to do is watch the little cutscene, or you can skip it. I usually watch them because, you know, I appreciate Adis, I appreciate Last Cloudia, and I like to see them, you know, they thank us and we thank them by playing the game. You know, we're keeping the game going, moving up and up and up. So obviously that 3,000 crystals, that's free crystals, and that's one free multi-spin. I'm not sure if the Band of Dunes is going to be on a free multi-spin or not, but you could, hey, that's 3,000 crystals. If it's a free multi-spin, you know, you got 3,000 crystals right there. You could get lucky and pull it on your first one. I know I have pretty decent luck when it comes to pulling stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have that I didn't get a chance to pull. Thouser, I didn't get a chance to pull him. Roland, when he came out, I didn't get a chance to pull him. Shift Balin, I didn't get a chance for him. So, yeah. Next, coming up, we have the 250 free spin gacha. So, daily 10 spin gacha on the permanent pool, on the general pool. All permanent pool characters and arcs up to Mia and Lagarbos's new arc, I believe that's Lagarbos's new arc, will be available in this gacha. Keep in mind, this is daily, so don't forget, log in every day, do your 10 spin, see what you want. I know personally I'm going to be going for Sarah and Mia because I didn't get them. Dojo advised me not to pull them when they first came out, but he didn't know, just like I didn't know, that they were going to be so good. So I'm definitely looking out for Mia and Sarah. So both of them. Next, we have a special login bonus. You get one rainbow potion, obviously, and you get Maria, the singer from Oasis, as a multiplayer stamp, which is nice. They got a few other stamps that they're bringing in that we can talk about here in a second. So yeah, we get another rainbow potion. I know I'm stocking up on rainbow potions for whatever units I get. I think I have about 3 of them saved up right now, maybe 4. So that extra one is just going to be, you know, another one that we get. Next, new items added challenge. So clear the main story quest 118 Arcane Laboratory to complete the challenge, and you'll have a variety of new materials that you can use in the alchemy lab to craft the new items. You get 10 of the materials right off the bat, and Barley said we'll get more in certain events. So this is where things get really big. This is where things that we've been talking about in the community are actually being given to us. Very first thing, God Relic Prism, i.e. Mother Prism. You know when you have a collab unit and you are unable to get another prism for them, until like before the collab goes away. Yeah, now we have unit God Relic Prisms that can boost SE by 2. We have that now, finally. Finally. Thank you. Next, we have Prism Souls. We have UR Prayer Stardust, LR Prayer Stardust, SSR Prayer Stardust, SR Prayer Stardust, and R Prayer Stardust. That means we're able to craft this stuff in order to get arcs. That's huge. That's very big. Next, the Ultra Rainbow Crystone. So it is a paid item. I know a lot of people don't really like the whole paywall for items and everything, but this Ultra Crystone, it raises a unit's level to 100 off rip, just like a Rainbow Potion, and it unlocks them all the way to 4-star Awakening. You don't feel like farming up and boosting up a unit by yourself? Spend 3,000 crystals, get that, go ahead, get them 4-star Awakening, get them to level 100. Use your first-rate power potions to get them to level 110 if you want to enhance them. So yeah, we're getting fed off of that. Soul Crystals is another 3,000 paid crystal item. It boosts an arc's level all the way to 10 in one go. No more waiting a couple days for your souls to come back in order to boost it up day by day. No, you want to go ahead and boost up Prefects of God when you get it. Go ahead, spend 3,000 paid crystals, and you just get this item that just automatically boosts it up to level 10. They don't have anything that's going to boost up your Arc Ether. That's still just Ethereon. There could be something in the future that they do like that. There's another paid item. Maybe it gives you 50% Ethereon or Ethereon for your Arc Ether. Maybe not. I don't know. But yes, these items we're going to be getting added to the game. It's a very big thing. I'm looking forward to it, especially that God Relic Prism. So now I can add a little bit more SE to my V. I can add a little bit more SE to my Virgil. I can add a little bit more SE to my Levi. You know, units that I haven't been able to pull again, I can get more SE for them. I know I didn't pull when Ardeen came out. I only pulled one of him, so I can add SE to him. Sheeta, I pulled him. I think I had one prism for Sheeta, so now I can get him up a little bit more. So I know he's a little better now. Maha, boost him up too. His build doesn't really, from what I remember, require like a whole lot, especially if you're going for just the Nether Tempest damage build. But yeah, that's another one, you know, so I'll be looking out for those God Relic Prisms, those Mother Prisms, for myself personally. So, the 3.5 Anniversary Festival Mega Beast Quest First Volume, you get new items. God Relic Prism Shard produces God Relic Prism. So it produces that over there, that shard. I'm guessing if you get multiple of these, you can put them together and have a God Relic Prism. Prism Soul Shard's not the official name, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing as the Prism Souls that we were just talking about. And Sword, cool looking sword, no official name. Don't know much about that, but we're going to be looking forward to this stuff. We get new anniversary items. We get a claw and we get an axe this time. Last time we got, let's see, we'll go over to equips, and it was celebratory, I believe. Okay, let's go back up. We're gonna look up anniversary. Yeah, so we got the celebratory blade, and then we got the celebratory staff. We got this armor as well, robes, you know, things like that. So this time we're going to be getting a claw and we're going to be getting an axe. These aren't the official names, but I'm assuming they're probably going to just be like the celebratory blade. I don't think they're gonna, I don't know why they would add names to them now out of like the rest of the times that they've added them in the game. So, you know, that's just that's something. We got 5 Capital Battle Lords and 4 Lord Strike again re-releasing, and we get the materials to craft Holy Blade. I'm gonna butcher this. Zajadojian. I didn't butcher it. So I don't know anything about this blade. I'm gonna have to do my research and figure. Matter of fact, we can look over here. Zajadojian. Holy Blade Zajadojian. Wow, look at that strength. 25% damage for light physical attacks. I know who's going to be getting that. Wave Start. Grant one of the following buffs to self. Plus 20% strength for 40 seconds, plus 20% int for 40 seconds, or plus 2 movement speed for 40 seconds. When HP is at 30% or less, grant one of the above buffs again, once per wave. So it's a random chance for one of these buffs that you get. So you definitely want to put this on, you know, your light physical attackers, your A2s, your, I believe, no, Balin is a no attribute. Well, you know, your light attribute attackers. It is a Godforge alchemy. You need all of these things, so you're gonna have to go and farm these things. 3 million Zell, so save up your Zell, and 700,000 blue souls, which at this point for most people shouldn't really be even like a dent in their pool for their blue souls. I know it wouldn't really be a dent for me personally, but I'm definitely going to be getting this item. I'm going to be farming for it. We may do a live stream of us just running through the event trying to get this blade. Dojo and I do have some ideas cooked up for live streaming, so that'll be something to look forward to. So the Tower of Trials monthly release is coming back. We already knew. We're getting new multiplayer stickers. We're getting one for Cyber Slayer Alice that says "Allow me to lead." They showed these. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't have the live stream pulled up. Bummer. I thought I had it pulled up. We have Advocate of God to Grogue, Till We Meet Again. So throw that up at the end of the mission. We have Dine of the Three Sages. I know I remember seeing use the weak point in that sticker. He was actually hiding behind the wall, you know, and sort of like looking scared. We have Advocate of God Baran that says commence to hunt. So it's like that time to hunt skill, time to hunt sticker that we all got. We have Advocate of God Zuglis that says this is the end, because of course Zuglis would say this is the end. Edgy boy. And then we have Advocate of God Rabala, one of my favorite Advocates of God, says you handle this. So, you know, if you just want to sit back, you don't want to use any of your skills, just throw that up. You handle it. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sit back in my domain. The Fire King's gonna relax. He doesn't need to try for this mission. So another thing too, we're getting new Godforge unit exclusive paid items. There's 19 in total. They are paid items, Godforgeable. That includes Blade Shin. I know I've been bringing him up a lot because I really like that unit and I really want to see him do well. He is definitely getting some good items to bring onto him. That Prefects of God Sword, the Punishment Edge, can definitely be good for him. Then we have things for Nocturne Tinkley. We have SM Theria. We have Advocate of God Lily. I know there's a lot of other things. I believe there was something for Eliza. So yeah, there's 19 pieces in total. So that's something that we're going to be looking out for. We're probably going to do a couple videos going into each one of these things again. Maybe getting a couple of them and doing like a little showcase to see how much they change any of these characters. I know that SM Theria, she's definitely being even more fed, and I love it. And I love SM Theria. She's a great unit. We got tons of 3.5 anniversary sets. There's a free set containing 30 Mother Souls and materials coming in the store for that free set. You know, every time there's a new unit that drops, you get the free. We just got the free Lagerbo set that gives you the souls and the materials, Mother Souls, all of that. So just another way for us to be stocking up on Mother Souls and materials. There is a social media promo going on for the Limit Breaker Field Ultra. is going to be released on the 20th, so 7 days, a week after this anniversary, and it's going to be going for 6 days. That's going to be coming right after the current event that's going on for Lagarbos, where we have to defeat the Gods of Ruin. I know a lot of people were skeptical about how they're like, what's going to be so different about this. More materials will drop there than ever before, so you might want to farm that up. It's the Grand Ability Field equivalent to Limit Breaker materials, so make sure you do that, because there's going to be a lot of things that you can get from this. I know I'm going to be doing everything on here. I'm going to be trying to participate in as full as I can. I know my account definitely needs it. I don't have the greatest account at all, but I definitely don't have, a throwaway. I definitely can use some help, but I'm not being carried, if that makes sense. Another thing, a lot of people have been talking about it ever since it's been introduced. There are going to be improvements to Arena for all you free-to-play or all you PvP people. There's going to be improvements coming to Arena. There's a couple things in there that I saw that I'm very much going to be looking forward to. So just to kick off on this first thing, incapacitated unit revive time changed from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. They're having the revive time. They're having it. Things are going to be going a lot quicker. The daily max arena points increased from 50 to 180. 50 to 180, that's 130 more. And in promos, it will raise from 200 to 450. That's huge. Super class ranking rewards will be revised and updated. They didn't really give us any information on what it's going to be revised and updated to, but if you're in the super class ranking rewards, they're going to be updated. Zell and soul costs for battles will be lowered. Thank you, because there are decent ways to get Zell in this game. There are decent ways to get souls in this game. Soul field and everything, boosting up your spots and everything, your soul spots. But anything that they can do to sort of reduce the soul cost and the Zell, I'm all for. And another thing, formations are being rebalanced. So with that being said, my shield breaker formation is going to be rebalanced. I wonder what they're going to do with it. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be doing with it, but that's something to be looking out for as well. Maybe you want to try out some new formations, new units. I know most of the time your things that you're going to be doing in, like your mages, they're going to be your AoEs, their crowd controls. Your physical attackers, they're going to be obviously your physical attackers. You're getting big damage, get out. So yeah, maybe the defensive ones are going to be a little better. Maybe the offensive ones are going to be a little better. We don't know. We will see. So there is going to be a reset of the multiplayer first time bonus up to 6,100 crystals, which means we're going to be getting crystals from first time meeting players again. We get those, I believe it's 30 crystals every time we play a multiplayer game with a new person. They're going to be resetting that, so we're going to be getting up to 6,100 crystals for free, again, just for playing multiplayer. I guess they're going to be trying to make it more, player-based centric, like trying to get people to play more and more with each other. So that's definitely something that we're going to be looking out for. So next, added normal mission types, number of multiplayer quests cleared, Godforge items held, and level of times you have leveled up Godforge items. The number of multiplayer quests are gonna be counted from the time of the quest release. Next, we have added credential gear to the Crimson Ore trading space. So you got a bunch of Crimson Ore laying around. They're adding more credential gear to it. So there's some things in there that you're going to want to be looking out for. There are a few things in there that I'm looking out for, but I'm trying to get my crystals, my Crimson Ore back up to where I had it before. I bought the Scarlet Rod, I bought the Scarlet something else, I can't remember what it was, but I am slowly but surely building my Crimson Ore stock back up, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what they add to it for this credential gear. There are various social media promos going on, so get one UR Arc trade ticket, one per player, and the Last Cloudia music promotion, 5 players, $25 gift cards. So this promotion, I believe, is going to be one player is getting an extra UR Arc trade ticket. So that could be you, that could be me. So make sure you stay up to date on Last Claudia's Twitter, Last Claudia's Facebook, and I believe they have an Instagram as well. Stay up to date on all of those. Make sure you're doing whatever they say in order to try to get in this, because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't complain about getting another UR Arc trade ticket. Also wouldn't complain about getting a $25 gift card to the store. Spend that $25, get you some crystals. Maybe you got enough, you have half the crystals that you need in order to do a summon. $25, boom, there you go. New story update will be releasing on October 27th. So about a week after all of this starts, we're going to be getting new stories. So I know what I'm going to be doing on the 27th. I may start to do like recaps, spoiler videos. I'll definitely put spoilers in the title, description, and everything like that, thumbnail even, for the people who don't want to be spoiled on the story. I do very much enjoy the story, especially what's going on right now. If you're not caught up to the story, I would say do it. Power level, get yourself up in the story, because right now it's crazy. The last thing that we saw, I'm waiting for this character to be a character, because he is goated. He is great. Also, Guild versus Guild in development. We're finally getting some content for the guilds. I know people, ever since guilds have been introduced, we thought it was going to be something bigger, but we've sort of like not really had anything going on, other than the daily login for the, you could get a rainbow crystal, or you could get what's the one other item, the radiance of the world, or whatever it was called. Those are really like the only things you can look forward to. The ranking in there is kind of weird. You can do the daily guild slaying event to get a bunch of materials and things like that. But, other than that, there's not really much going on with guilds. But they announced last night that they're going to be, doing more stuff with them. I'd like to see some stuff down the line that makes guilds, even better, even more. 'Cause I like the concept of the guild. I'm in the dojo dynasty with the dojo, and a bunch of other people. Deadman Vince also has joined the guild recently. We've gotten him to start playing Last Cloudia. He is a gacha player as well. He does videos on Dokkan. He does videos on Seven Deadly Sins, Grand Cross, and he and I both will be doing videos on Black Clover Mobile when it drops. Hopefully it drops this month. So he does that as well. So yeah, the Guild v Guild. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. Maybe it'll be like Arena, but in guilds. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like a cumulative thing, like the slays that we have. Like maybe during a certain period, whichever guild has more slays, goes up in ranks or whatever it is. Who knows? These are just speculations. That's things that I can think of that may be it. And then just to round it out, at the end of the video, they gave us a roadmap. So in October, we're obviously getting the new items added. We're getting the first team up bonus reset. We're getting more to the main story, and the first round of arena revisions are coming out. So I believe that's going to be the incapacitation is going to be coming out first. So that's something that we can be looking forward to. I know I did play arena a good amount. I'm not like very high in the rankings. I need to actually go in and redo my arena team, my defense and offense. But yeah, that incapacitation is definitely going to be something to look forward to. And then November, the second round of arena revision. So we're going to be getting the new. I'm guessing that's going to be the second part. The formations balanced. The Zell and Soul battles lower. Then December, we're getting the improvements to the guild. We're getting the third round of arena revisions, so that's the other stuff like the uh, decreased Zell and Soul cost, the super class ranking rewards, revisions, and everything. Um, so I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to be getting the guild improvements on this update that's coming right now. I think that's being pushed to December, but you never know. And then from January to March, okay, so January to March is when Guild v Guild is coming out. And also, they're going to be adding more story in between that time. I'm not sure if it's going to be like new story each month, or it's just going to be sometime in between January and March that we're going to be getting new things. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you all are looking forward to it also. I think that's about it for everything that was brought up in the live stream. We're thinking that, yeah, this is the notes that I took last night while I was looking at the live stream. Yeah, so that's everything covered. That's everything done. Thank you for watching the video. Be looking out for more Last Cloudia content coming in the future. Be looking forward to live streams for Last Cloudia, Dokkan Battle, Black Clover Mobile, One Piece Treasure Cruise, just all of these gacha games, plus other, PC games, console games, be looking out for those. I do have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh videos posted right now. I have some Gundam Evolution videos posted right now. So if you can do me a favor and go look at those videos, drop a like, maybe leave a comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that would mean a lot to me. That's just gonna, motivate me even more than I already am to give y'all the content that I want to give y'all. Give me tips on how to improve my videos. This is my first Last Cloudia video. The dojo told me I had to make a video recapping everything that happened in the live stream last night. The live stream was very nice. We got live singing for the from the music of Last Cloudia, the theme song, and we got another one. They did some mini games like the Paco Same and the Stone Crusher and all of that. So that was pretty fun to watch. There's a campaign going on in Japan right now only for a couple things. I can't remember exactly what they were. But yeah, with all that being said, this is the Fire King Kami, and thank you for watching. And remember, keep your heart set ablaze. Alright, everybody, have a good one.